Drano Lake. There's the people. Look how close all those boats are down there.
Welcome to Sidetracked Adventures with me, Tyler. This is Drano Lake. This Columbia River tributary, fed by the Little White Salmon River, is a railfan and fisherman's paradise in the beautiful Columbia River Gorge near Stevenson, Washington. Many fishermen, both guided and private, flock to this 227-acre lake for the popular spring runs of Chinook salmon, returning to their birthplace at the fish hatchery just upstream to spawn. The winds get high here due to surrounding hills, making things interesting along with frequent passing trains and boats packed in like music fans in a concert mosh pit. They don't call this the toilet bowl for nothing. Join me as I join my dad and his friend Bill for a guided fishing trip on Drano Lake. We took off work early on Friday and hit the highway. Heading south on I-5, passing through Seattle, Tacoma, and finally ending up in the beautiful Columbia River Gorge National Scenic Area. Oregon's Mount Hood was out beautifully, and so was the blue sky. And hey, gather round kids, road trip story time. So our fishing guide is actually the milkman for my dad's girlfriend's donut shop. She works at Top Pot Donuts, a local donut chain here in Washington State, and he just became a fishing guide this spring. It's spring of 2025 right now. Finally, we made it to Stevenson, the town nearby Drano Lake that we'd be staying in for the night. At the edge of town, the Columbia Gorge Interpretive Center has a variety of awesome artifacts to enjoy, including this 1956 F9 diesel locomotive, built for the Spokane, Portland, and Seattle Railroad, which used to run through the gorge. We had dinner in Stevenson at Red Bluff Tap House. I had an ice-cold root beer with a side salad and a bowl of mac and cheese with bacon and beer cheese. This is really good food. Definitely stop by here if you're ever in town. We stayed at the Roadway Inn in Stevenson, Washington, which our guide recommended. It seemed like a popular place, and the rooms were affordable and nice. It was a very early start to the morning at Drano Lake, as our guide Garrett Cochran with Cochran Guide Service led us on a short hike down to the boat. A BNSF grain train cuts the stillness of the morning night as it passes a long line of boats waiting to launch. This is part of Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railway's Fallbridge subdivision, which runs from Pasco, Washington to Portland, Oregon through the gorge. Union Pacific Railroad runs along the southern shore on the Oregon side of the river. It's 4:45 and our lines are in the water as legal fishing time has just begun. At 5:30, the fish hit like a freight train. More and more boats were showing up, and we were tracking fish. Things got hectic as Bill brought our first one into the boat.
Fuck yeah. Let's go, baby.
There you go.
Someone got a bait on that back?
10 minutes later, it was Dad's turn, as he got a fish on the line.
Yeah, real. No, baby!
Got it?
Yeah. Good boy. Coach. Finally. Underneath you. Go. That's a hog, baby. Let's go, baby.
At 6 o'clock, it was my turn, as I got my first fish on the line.
Good job, everyone. Hey, we're a team. Tyler, great job, baby.
Yeah. All right.
Put it in the front. What are we, 6 for 11? 6 for 12?
I've lost count, honestly.
Really
The deckhand baits up the hooks, using a specially cured coon shrimp and tuna fish juice.
I got some bowl.
Lunch on the boat was Subway, that we picked up in Stevenson the night before. Trains kept coming, and so did the boats, making things interesting between fish. And with close quarters, it's easy to see why they call this the toilet bowl.
You're on your 6. So we got a 5 beam.
I guess you could say it's organized chaos. And throughout the day, we were also dealing with 40-mile-an-hour wind.
Sun's peeking out. Right, I'm gonna go take a break real quick.
At about 9:30, we hit the gas to head to shore for break. I got this awesome shot thanks to Garrett, who really knows how to have fun. He flew down the lake, spun around, and we paced the Amtrak Empire Builder back down the lake on our way into shore. Garrett's brother Ryan Cochran is also a guide with Cochran Guide Service. That's his boat behind us. After just over an hour of being back on the water, Dad and Bill had fish at the same time.
There he goes again. Putting on a clinic, buddy.
Reel to the weight.
Or that pole. That spot.
All the way to the weight. Okay, lift slowly. Attaboy.
Let some drag out.
Next day. Let's go. Good job, guys. Heck yeah.
Whew. Man, kept thinking out as much as I was getting in.
They're like, dang, that fish was... Yeah, get some of this. Get the lift. Oh. Oh,
He
yeah.
didn't even look that big, but he fought like crazy.
That's a normal size stringer.
Yeah, I mean, he fought stronger, harder than that first one that was big.
Dude, Bill, I'm getting up by him. I quit rod. I looked at every other rod.
They both got their limit, along with the deckhand. Even though I only got one, I still had a good time.
Good fish, dude. So glad you guys scored today. Oh my God dang, brother. That's the biggest one of the year, I think. A freaking toad. Big old butt. Knew that was a big old butt. Oh man. And it's a stringer, dude. It's gonna be the best salmon you ever had in your life. Hands down. Hey, Cochran's Guide Service. I'm Garrett Cochran. We're out here catching springers. Drano Lake, baby. Come get some. Book a trip. Give us a jingle.
On the way home, we three hungry fishermen stopped in Vancouver for dinner at an amazing Mexican restaurant on the bank of the Columbia River called Husong and Larry's. They have great views of the river and even a live DJ spinning all kinds of music. I ordered my go-to steak fajitas like I do at most Mexican restaurants, and these were incredible. One of the best. Even Bill said it was the best Mexican food he's ever had. Whatever it was really good. Same with the rest of the food and the rest of the trip. I've been fishing all my life, and I have native Cherokee ancestry. I love fishing. There's mine, right here.
Beauty. Yep, that's nice.
Nice fish, Tyler. I mean, that's probably what, 12 pounds?
Yeah, 10 to 12 standard. That's a standard springer. Everything else was oversized. Good old dogs.
I need a new fillet knife.
These sword fillet knives are the real deal. Look at that.
Put it in a plastic bag and freeze it, and then poke some holes in it. Those crab love.
Can you hold that bag for me, Ken? Yeah, baby. Meat, baby.
Even though I only caught one fish, it was still a fun day on the water and a nice adventure. That's all for this episode. I can't wait to see what the next adventure brings and to take you along with me.